You see that, guys? See that, guys? That's someone trying to sabotage us.
Hey guys, Herman here and welcome to this week's lounge. And as you can see, I'm not Chris because I'm actually filling in for him this week. Chris is away, he's out of town. He just told me that he was going on an adventure and he wasn't taking me with him. He just kind of ran and I saw him running to the distance towards the sunlight and I don't know where he's going.
He went towards the light.
He went towards the light. Guys, when you see the light, don't run towards it. It's a bad idea, I've been there. So fortunate to be back. But anyways, for this week, I actually want to point out something that's been ongoing for years. Now, reviewers have been having this problem communicating with us back and forth about this particular subject, so I want to make that point across very clear for this week's lounge. Now, if you've watched our trailers before, which I'm sure you have because you're watching the SansMinds Lounge, I know you're a SansMinds fan, you'll notice that there are some artistic and cinematic elements in these trailers. Now, the point that I want to get across is that most of our trailers do include these cinematic and artistic elements and shots, and usually this happens near the beginning of the trailer when we're trying to deliver the concept of the effect right before showing the complete effect itself. Now, an example I can give you is our latest release, Imprint, an awesome effect from Jason Yu where you can just throw an object into a bill and then immediately hand it out. Now, if you watched our trailer, you'll notice that there's a silhouette shot of Jason melting this coin into a dollar bill. Now, we know that Imprint, you can't actually do that, but we're trying to deliver the concept that you can put an object into the bill in this artistic manner. Because following after that shot, there's all these other shots where you're actually throwing an object into the bill, and those are real applications that you can do with Imprint. There's even a live shot that shows that you can put a coin into a bill and then immediately hand it out. So for future reference when you're watching our trailers and for future trailers, just bear in mind that concept shots like these usually only happen once, and near the beginning or the end of the trailer, we're never doing it in the meaty section where we're showing different applications or even live performances. The handling that you see during the live will obviously be taught in the DVD. Now, another example would be Touch from Morgan Strabler. Now, you'll notice that if you watch the trailer, the very first shot, he is manipulating his shadow in a way where it knocks over a can, because the idea that we're delivering is that you're able to touch something without actually touching them, which is the ability we're trying to sell over here. But you'll notice that that's the only shot in the trailer where you see him manipulate his shadow, because that's just to enhance the presentation and the concept of being able to touch someone without actually touching them. So guys, that's the first thing on the agenda. The second thing I want to point out is Imprint from Jason Yu is selling like hotcakes. Have you heard of it? I referred to it in the first point. If you haven't heard of it, you should definitely watch it. It's such a treat. And in the outro, there's actually going to be a link down below where you can click it and watch the trailer, and you know you guys are gonna love it because you just throw an object, a small object, onto a bill, it's imprinted on the bill. You can hand that out immediately. It's super practical, it's awesome for close-up, and when you hand that out, there's this impossible moment where the spectators take the bill and you try to feel it, and it really is imprinted on the bill. I know you guys are gonna really love it, so please check that out.
Hey guys, welcome to this week's Herman's Hints, where I show you hints and tips for the everyday magician. Oh my gosh, you can see my eyes again. But not really, because I'm wearing sunglasses. They're not actually sunglasses, they're glasses that have transitioning lenses, so it gets darker when it hits these UV rays. And that was a train. We're gonna wait for that train to pass, just like last week. Hey guys, welcome to this week's Herman's Hints, where I show you hints and tips for the everyday magician. So for this week, it's gonna be for all you coin workers, those who do coin magic. You got coins, silver coins. How do you keep it white? Well, one tip is whitening toothpaste. You apply that on your coin, let it sit there for a minute, and you just wait. You just wait, and then you wash it off, and it's gonna be as shiny as new. As good as new. That's what I'm looking for. And how do you maintain that shine is by doing this no more than once a week, but for once a week, you can always freeze it overnight, and that's gonna keep the hand grease off your shiny, sparkly new coins. So guys, I hope you take away from that, especially if you do coin magic. If you don't, do some coin magic. It's awesome, super organic. Coins are everywhere. Just pull it out, do some coin magic, and that's one way to keep your coins shiny. So guys, as always, we're open for submissions, so feel free to send in your hint or tip and possibly be featured on the lounge. The lounge.
All right, guys, so that's it. That is this week's lounge. I hope you took away something from it, and you see that, guys? That is exactly what I was talking about. That's Imprint trailer right over there. If you haven't seen it already, go ahead and click that link, and I know you guys are gonna really love Imprint. So please check that out. And if you missed Chris's face, well, there's last week's lounge right over there where you can see Chris's face all over again. You can enjoy his face if you miss him and don't want to see me. I mean, I'm obviously more handsome, so I don't see why. Obviously. Now, of course, if you want to keep in touch with us, follow our social media platform, our Facebook, our Twitter, our Instagram. Sign up for our newsletter and just stay up to date with us. So guys, to end it off, I'm going to try and do this impersonation of Chris, how he tends to end his outros. G'day. Good day, mate. I tried to edit at a time. I know. That was an epic fail. See you guys next week.